They ruled with crowns on their heads, but died with swords in their hands. These weren't kings and queens who fought for power. They fought for their people. 1. King Harold II, the last Saxon king. He stood on the battlefield of Hastings, arrows flying through the sky. One arrow struck his eye, but he refused to fall. He fought till his last breath to defend England from invaders. The last words his men heard him say were, "For England." That day, a king died, but a legend was born. 2. King Richard the Lionheart, the warrior king. He didn't rule from a throne. He ruled from the front lines. In every battle, he led his men himself. But fate struck him down in France, by a single crossbow bolt. As he lay dying, he forgave the boy who shot him, and whispered, "A king must die with courage." But some say, his death wasn't an accident. 3. King Henry V, the hero of Agincourt. He defeated armies twice his size, made France tremble. But when victory was his, death came quietly. Not by sword, but by sickness. His people said, God took him, for he had nothing left to conquer. But what if someone wanted him gone, before he became too powerful? 4. Queen Boudica, the warrior queen. When the Romans took her land and hurt her family, she rose like a storm. With fire in her eyes and an army at her back, she burned Roman towns to ashes. But when defeat came, she refused to be captured. She drank poison, and chose death over chains. They called her a rebel, but history remembers her as a hero. 5. King Charles I, the king who died for his beliefs. He stood before the crowd, hands tied, facing his own people. He could have begged for mercy, but he didn't. "I die the King of England," he said calmly, and placed his neck on the block. The axe fell, and silence followed. But moments later, one of his guards swore he saw the king's lips move. They died for their nations, not for crowns. But tell me, in today's world, would any ruler still die for their people?